Astor here, and today we are continuing the adventures of Victoria. On the previous episode, we explored the first two floors of the Fires of Hell dungeon and got ourselves a nice pair of shoes for it. Now we are going to see how far we can make on the third floor, which probably won't be too far, but still it was worth trying. As you can see, the monsters here are much stronger, but still, I welcome a decent challenge. Elder Gazers are quite a step up from what we usually fight, but we are decently tanky with our armor and shield. We could be taking those exploding potions to help us deal with some of the monsters we'll be facing. But since we are in melee range all of the time, that makes it a bit harder. They create an area of effect that does a lot of damage. Oh no. Hit her, one more time please. And let's see what we get here. It's very early in the morning here, so I am not as awake as I would usually be. Hopefully it won't be much of a problem. We also had found a remove trap wand on the last episode. Let's remember to activate it, so we are a little bit safer. Here we have something with tactics and magic resist 4. Glove. Let's check it out. But first, let's put on our protection spell. Then let's put our vial back. Ours has mana reflect in 5. Oh, this one is much better. 7% damage, luck, and better swing speed. Let's take them out and put the new ones in. Look at that, we already have a significant upgrade. Sweltering Gargoyle. And their magic resist is going up. That's nice. We maxed out our bludgeoning skill. You can see that we are at 100. And we have +8 from our gear. Oh no, this horse is being difficult. Hopefully we will get a heal here. I'll try to cast a Divine Fury a few times, but don't have a lot of hope for it. Yeah, we did. So now we have stamina regen boost, attack speed boost, and we are a bit easier to be hit by our enemies. But since he was already hitting us anyway, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. It only lasts for a short while though. A vase and point. Let's take the coin. It's still not worth it for us to, at this point, to take things that we have to identify. 2 and a fireball ring. And a does not do much. There's a case to be made that we should be running Almslar and Mercantile to identify all these items that we find. But that's a lot of skill points that I would rather using other things. As you can see, we are at almost 900 already, and the only thing we have to drop is the meditation. Let's see if we can take this boss here, the fire scale Drake. Yeah, we are absolutely demolishing it. This mace is doing a lot of work. We still don't get a lot of procs for the fireball and the fire area, but it's working well for us. As you can see here, we have a fire scale tooth. Sometimes NPCs will ask for them in exchange for artifacts, so it's good that we have it. Stuff and a robe. 54 damage, we are getting so strong. Let's see how our attributes are doing. Yeah, we are very strong. We just need to work on our dexterity. We have enough strength, to be honest. We'll probably have to drop a few points, but for now, it's helping us. Colored letter, it's always nice. We have a lot of gold on us because we found someone trapped in a cage and they paid to get free. It would be somewhat sensible to just run back to town to bank it, but I don't feel like making the trip back. Especially because we would have to cross 2 whole floors to get here. Those gargoyles are really helping our magic resist. There's a trap, let's see if we can deal with it. Yeah. Oh, those are not gems, they are peaches. Those are gems. This only weighs 1 stone, which is interesting. Yeah, our pants are much better. Powerful magician, Varn. Let's hope he doesn't summon a lot of monsters. The longer those fights go, the more dangerous they become. Mace with poison area. Nothing much. We have our potion. Oh, it's good. And due to our strength being so high, we can carry a lot of stuff. It still don't take much because it often is worth very little gold, but it's great that we have the option to do it. So our shield has 12% defense chance increase. This has 1% and a bunch of mage stats. But it has so many things that it might be worth taking with us. The world map of Lodoria. This is a great place to explore. It's my favorite map in this game. We will get there. And fire horse. Let's drag the fire horse here and break line of sight to prevent casting. Knowing how to kite your enemies goes a long way in this game. In the last episode, a mage summoned like 3 different creatures on us, which was very scary when we were in melee range. One of them was like a poison elemental, but with some quick kiting we managed to remain very safe. The Grand Sorcerer. So always be careful around mages, especially if you are a newer character. Never know when they are going to drop a lot of summons on you. We don't hit very fast, so we don't have a lot of chance of interrupting their spells. Curse wand. But we are doing so well on this character. We are getting our skills up, getting our money in the bank, and the template is working quite well. The Dragoon in there is something I'm not sure if I can take on her. I would like to remain as that. No, don't run that way. Let's try it for a little bit. Hopefully we will be able to run if something bad happens. Yeah, we are so tanky. Do you have like health regeneration at all? We have 6 points of health regeneration. They are probably what's carrying us through this place. And a whole lot of gems. Dragon blood. I might find a use for it eventually. Let's take this for sale. Lots of gems here. Nice. If you have the camping skill, which is really nice, you can make a campfire and put a tent in there to instantly log out if you have enough time. It's really good. It makes for a very smooth gameplay experience. There are a few other things that you can add to your little camp. Come on. Eugenius. Oh, it healed. See, here we have the elementals. They can be, I could be attacking them, but since it's a single one and it's doing fire damage, I think we'll be fine. Once the mage is disposed of, the elementals go away. How are you doing for food? We're fine. We're thirsty though. Hope we find some drinks in here. So we got the full southern wing of the dungeon cleared. Let's try this way. As you can see with Victoria, it didn't take much macroing at all. What I did was to get some searching going. I macroed my bludgeoning to 25 on the training dummy in Britain, and I got some night shift macroed on the background. But aside from it, all the skill gains were during actual gameplay, so I didn't have to spend a whole lot of time in town doing nothing. 14% mana fire res. Nothing. And a small tent that you can also use for camping. Oh, our searching got us a proc. Let's deal with this Ifrit and we will be shacked shortly. We are at 80 searching currently, which helps a lot. It's trapped, and we took 40 damage for the trap. But we got a rune magic book. Let's add it to our library. I will not be doing rune magic with my rune packs, thank you. It seems to be a very intense system that requires you to find a whole lot of items, so we will not be dealing with that. Shirt with mana cost and physical res. Ours has night sight, which increases our odds of finding things in dungeons and like fighting traps and everything. Raised by 2%. This one has 4 physical res, so we will take it. Look at that, we got another upgrade. You can convert scrap iron into usable ingots, but Victoria will not do crafting. She doesn't have an honest day of labor in her life. And let's go all the way up and go around, and then in the end to the center. We are getting almost full, but hopefully our bags will allow us to finish this floor. Our consecrate weapons lasting almost a full minute now. We got a new dagger. Oh, let's do one at a time, please. It's raining quite a bit here, so you might hear some thunder in the background. We will definitely be dropping this meditation once we get to the skill cap. nightmare. This is scary. We got our Divine Fury going. Oh, a nightmare and a geyser. That's double scary. Hopefully they won't paralyze us. Come on. We now unlocked our second skill, Concussion Blow. Let's see what it does. You delivered a concussion. That's very helpful, game. Thank you. Oh, plus 5 berry shards. Don't mind if I do. Look at that, 61 bearing. A demon. Ouch, a lot of magma. Let me change this quickly to mobiles only. We are half health. Spell channeling shield, 15% lower reagent cost, but it doesn't have mage armor. Don't see how anyone would use it. Cooking bonnets. Did I open it? Yeah. Another first level one. And we are at almost 3k just in gold. We also have a whole lot of copper and silver. Its weighting is down quite a bit, but it's how most of your money gets made. Outside. It's a very grey and honestly very pretty day. Great to be at home playing UO. So today is a Friday in here, and in the weekends I don't usually play anything because I am spending time with my boyfriend. So I'll try to get a few videos out today. Still have 5 minutes on our trap removal. Even with that, when we found the chest, we took 40 damage to the face. The problem isn't even the damage dealing traps. There are a few ones that are much more dangerous. They can melt your jewelry, melt your gold. Potion of Might, thank you. And some traps will teleport you very far away, which is very annoying to deal with. still can take 80 pounds of gear. Another dragon. See, it was a good chunk of her health. Just in one strike. With failed our Divine Fury 6 times. That got it on the 7th. We got poison. Poison is a real big problem, and it's one of the reasons why I try to keep myself always healing. It goes through bandages really fast, but you never know when you're going to need it. Because if they poison me and I have like 1 or 2 seconds left on my bandage timer, it makes me a whole lot better because I can then start healing much faster. 1 more hit. And it's done. We have a torch. A Slayer bolt, those sell for a good amount of money. And bones. Can we take those bones? Let's do a quick setting change. Yeah, this would be a lot of stuff. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we will be able to finish this floor. But just know, oh, this is 100 stones though. The shame. And a very fancy wand that's 800 gold in our bank. I really wish we could take this, but I don't want to deal with all the inventory juggling that it would require. Another fancy wand. Another. We got like 6 different ones that will sell for a gigantic amount of money. Let's celebrate with some liquor. We already have this book. Emerald block. That's for, I don't know, for building. we made bank in here. That's awesome. No gear, but we have so much. We can still take a few more things with us, so let's keep exploring. See, she is a bit drunk though. Demonic dismissal. Oh, I think we forgot the chests. We have so many things with us right now that it makes me really anxious that I am going to meet an unfortunate end, and it will make me very sad. But it's part of the experience. If there was no danger, then accomplishing something would not be worth much, would it? Just like that, we got past 900 skill points with our gear, and we have almost 800 points with of actual skills. We got a lot of stuff going on in our equipment slots. Portals take you to random directions. Don't take them unless you need to flee as an emergency. Look at how many gems we got. 57 rubies. Mostly from the fire houses. And I believe that this was our most profitable dungeon yet. We got so many gear pieces out of it. Oh, a fancy demon. Let's see how well we do. Got our buffs up. Ouch, halfway, half. Maybe this was so, or I don't think so. My orb of trap finding vanished. So we won't be staying here for very long, but just out of good practice, let's get it on again. Yeah, this dungeon has not been a match for us at all. It sounds like someone's famous last words, but we are doing great. Right in here, if you're a Star Wars fan, you will know what those are. There are some secrets that you can unravel there once you have a few different items. Uh, I will not be going over that with Victoria because she doesn't live in a galaxy very far away. But it's good to know that one of those quest places are here. Uh, Steam Balrog of Hades, that's a greater bauron. Can we deal with this? We have so many things going for us that we most definitely shouldn't be coming here. But let's try it anyway. Halfway. I don't think... Can we? Oh! We managed to get the enemy of one on them. This one makes us do a lot more damage to him and take a whole lot more damage from everyone else. So since this is probably going to be the last enemy we fight, it's very fitting that we use it. And just like that, Victoria defeated her first major demon and got not much as a reward. Well, anyway, slaying evil is its own reward for her, and she was even drank when she did it. Now, the enemy of one lasts for a very long time, and it makes you very vulnerable to anything that isn't a ballroom at the moment. Let's get a bit more drink. We have great success here. The enemies showered us with golden gear. Now I really want to get the enemy of one on this nightmare. The way you deal with taking the extra damage from monsters is by casting it again on other monsters. As you say, the serpent hit me for a whole lot of damage because I am taking double damage from her. So let's just call it a day here and stay on the safe side. And there we go. Oh, my Masala found a book of questing. A few housekeeping things first. Let's put our remove trap ones in the bank just so we are sure we don't sell it. I'll go to my agents in Razor and I will actually take the ones out of it so we can see how much gold we are making with them. And I had a bunch of random stuff there that I didn't even remember. Yeah, that should be it. I will only leave the gems in there in the automatically sell list, and let's just start to get rid of all this gear. We only sell 99 at a time by doing like this, so we need to do a few different times. One of the settings that you can use in your server is to limit the amount of golds that merchants have to better simulate an economy, but I find that to be very limiting because they can be really poor and then you have nothing to do with all of your gear. So all of this jewelry. $130 gold for a single one, so we have 1.3k mark. I don't understand why he buys everything that a jeweler buys. It makes one of them very pointless. Anyway. No, don't want to buy from you. I want to try to sell. I never find actual tailor gear that is worth anything. Even when they are good items with loads of different stats. 100 gold for a Slayer bow. And I think we picked up a tambourine at some point. $14 more coins. Holy fuck, that's a lot of gold. Yeah, that's so much money. We will definitely be selling it. look at all of these armors that we took. Oh, it's a bit too much gold, unfortunately. Can we eat some more things? And let's try to make it to the bank. What is weighting us down significantly are all those copper coins. So let's convert them. And let's also use the time efficiently and convert everything else. So now we can probably carry all of our remaining loot. This is also very expensive. And we got a whole lot of it. And yeah, it's definitely worth taking out the colored materials. Those dragon hides, they really sped up us. Let's see if we can find a good shield on the black market. Parry 2, defense increase 3. R has a whole lot of defense increase. No. Nope. Nope. A lot of mage stats on this one. There are probably amazing items in here that we are just passing over because the interface doesn't help us very much to figure out what they do. Parry 2, defense increase 3. No, thank you. Dwarven Elven shield. What the fuck's happening here? They're very expensive for how little they do. They just get the bonus from the material, apparently. Yeah, unfortunately, we didn't get a good shield in here. Let's quickly make a skim over them to make sure we didn't miss anything. Double Slayer. Are there any significant number of ogres and orcs that we could be fighting? Like, I know that there's a place in Ludoria with that, but we won't be going there anytime soon. And it would take us a very long time to make up the almost 5k that we get from that we would need to spend to make this, to buy that. Yeah, not much for us in here, apparently, unfortunately. Let's see, this black market. This is only for weapons, I think. Again, with the doubles layer. It seems that this is very common. They really don't like orcs around this part of the day. Now let's go for the mage. And let's sell all of our ones. Oh, look at that. 800 coins just for a single wonder of resurrection. $6K more gold. This is insane. We got 41K out of one trip to the fires of hell. How much money we had? We had 12K in the bank. So we got to 63 in total already. To celebrate, let's move on to the next step on our adventure. I want to buy a construction contract, but you unfortunately doesn't seem to have one. I'll find another architect and get it. Anyway, I'll see how much we need for our house. 60K, it's a lot for us, but won't take us very far in the housing business. Though I don't recall a secret journey. I'm so happy with how much we got done. Let's put it all in the bank. Look at that. No, we had 54K. It's awesome. We have so much going on for us. We have another quest item. Just let's leave this here. I'll keep the serpent venom's because I'll need them on my other characters. And let's drink a potion of might. Two points of strength. Our strength is at 129 already. That's great. And there's a bunch of stuff that we didn't manage to sell, but that's fine. We could go to other towns to do it, but we probably won't. Let's keep this stuff in here for the sake of organization. And let's get our trap finding one back. I still have to find what's the best use for this. So we are loaded up on bandages again. We just need some water and we will be ready for our next adventure. But that will be in the next episode because I still have to figure out where I want to go with Victoria. We had a lot of fun today. We got so many items and so much gold. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you stick around for the next episodes. I am loving the blue boots on the horse. See you soon. Bye bye.